I'm Lillian Martineau. I'm 17 from Harwinton, Connecticut, and I'm a baseball player. Until next year, where I will play softball at Georgia Tech. Go Yellow Jackets! My favorite position is first base. I think I just like being involved in every play. Even if it's not hit to me, I still get the throw. I'm jumping, I'm going left, I'm going right, picking the ball, tagging the runner. Like, there's a lot that goes into it to get the out. My first memory of baseball has to be starting out with t-ball.
I couldn't decide if the kid was lefty or righty because she was just so talented from both sides of the plate that I was like, that's not normal. And then just her throwing ability from a young age was, to me, was just extraordinary. I knew for sure she was different.
So from second grade on, I never made a switch to softball. I did Little League until I was 11. And then when I was 11, we decided to just switch over to travel for a travel baseball team. So when I decided to play school baseball in 7th grade, I had a difficult time being able to try out for the team. When I went down to the nurse's office in school to get my blue card, which basically says, I'm up to date, I can play, I can try out. She asked me what sport on the card, you have to fill out what sport you play. And I was like, oh, baseball. And she was like, no. She basically just said no.
It was sad. Unfortunately, there was people who are not supportive in town of her playing. And to this day, there's definitely people who don't support the fact that she's played baseball all the way through high school.
I've never been too bothered by it. There was a higher expectation for me to do well compared to everybody else because it's like, oh, if you strike out, that's why girls shouldn't play baseball. Oh, you make an error, that's why girls shouldn't play baseball. Again, the older I got, the better I got at having a better mental mindset and just focusing on the things I can control. I would not be the player that I am without having to work harder than everybody else. After practice at school, I come home and I practice on my own. My day doesn't end when everybody else's practice day might. So that definitely helped shape me in other ways in my life too. I've definitely become very much an organized person now because of sports and having to manage a busy schedule from early on. So in a lot of different ways, it was worth it. One of my favorite things about being on the baseball field is just the competitive atmosphere. It is extremely challenging. It's unfortunately, but fortunately, a sport of failure. You fail more than you succeed, which is definitely something that you have to learn super early on, but it's also what draws me to the game.
Whether it's through her struggles of playing or people telling her she can't do something, she's willing to compete against anybody.
I'm a very competitive person. I don't like to lose anything, which is good and bad. If I lose, I'm like, okay, I want to play you again. I'm not letting you beat me again. Well, I had focused on baseball for my entire career. The past year or so, softball had become an option that wasn't just a far thought. It just came down to, hey, you've gone this far with baseball, you don't have to prove anything to anybody. Could I have played college baseball somewhere? Yes, but I don't want to just go somewhere to play baseball to prove that I could do it.
I think the future is very bright for Lily. I think up until this point, she's proved that what she wants to do and what she wants to accomplish, she can.
What I hope for Lillian is just that she just keeps striving to do the unimaginable that people say you can't do. She's heard you can't do for the past 9 years now, and every day she goes out and does.
In the future, I want to stay involved in the sports world, the baseball world. I don't think that there's enough females in that field yet.